All right, and good morning, North Texas. I'm Joshua Weisel here in the Weather 225 Storm Studios. And the good news is you don't have to hear me talking for long. And so we've got a pretty straightforward forecast today. Good news is we're not really talking rain chances. If you're hoping to get out there to the pool and enjoy some summer-like weather, today is the day. So the good news is this is going to be a pretty brief forecast. Here's a look at this afternoon, lower to mid 90s depending on the location. A couple warmer spots near Stephenville, even near Hillsboro. Not quite sure why the map decided to remove the name of Hillsboro on there, but we'll fix that here later on. Otherwise, it's going to be another warm one. So starting to feel a little bit more like summer. The area pools are opening up. So the good news is if you've been waiting for it to be a little bit more on the summer side in terms of the temperatures and the forecast, get some sunshine, enjoy the outside, today's going to be the day. Just keep in mind, it will be a little bit uncomfortable for, prolonged activities with the moisture that we have, but things considering if you're out by the pool, it should be pretty good. Here's a look at the forecast in the immediate DFW area, right around the lower 90s. Here's a look at what we got going forward. Still into the normal temperature range as we head into early to the second week of June. So the previous outlook that I showed you that had the below average temperatures, that was for the first week of June. Now that we're headed closer to the second week of June, for our neck of the woods, we're still in the average category for temperatures, which isn't bad. It's warm today. It could certainly be a lot worse. So if you're not a fan of super warm temperatures, the good news is we are still in the normal to average range with those temperatures. So we head into the second week of June as well. There's also going to be maybe some more chances for some precipitation. So we're starting to get back into the well above average category for precipitation. And that does include our North Texas coverage areas. So not quite done with the rain yet. Yes, we do have that blocking pattern on the way, but it's not going to be one of those, death ridges or heat domes or whatever they like to call it on social media. There are going to be a couple waves that move through. And then by the time we get to the second week of June, what it's looking like right now with the extended forecast is that may start to shift pretty quickly and allow for a little bit more active pattern. But as you know, going forward, the further out you get with the forecast, the more uncertainty there is. What I can tell you is the next couple of days, we got beautiful summer-like weather ahead. Just keep in mind, if you're going to be outside for prolonged periods in time with the moisture and the temperatures being as warm as they are, make sure that you're taking some breaks, going inside, enjoying the AC, taking breaks from the sunshine, maybe under the shade, and also make sure that you're hydrating. If you're working outdoors the next several days, please hydrate because it's going to be warm and it's going to be humid. Protect yourself from the heat. And then by the time we get to midweek, there could be another system that moves through that's going to knock our temperatures back down into the lower 90s. But otherwise, it's still going to be just that time of year. Welcome to June, even though today, obviously, it's not June yet. But it feels kind of weird to say it's almost here. So enjoy the day. Have a good one. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're looking for advertisers. So if you have a local business, head on over to weather225.com. Hit advertise with us. We've got all the information you need if you're looking for that, and hopefully we can meet you and do business with you. We would love to do that. The other thing too, find our streaming live 24/7 on weather225.com and on YouTube as well. You can advertise with us this storm season and throughout the year. Contact us today for availability and pricing. Weather 225 since 2015. If you like our media and forecast, be sure to support us today on Patreon.